My name is Kent Metchin. About 10 years ago is when I started having kidney stones, and every few years I've had one. I've gone through passing them, I've gone through the laser, I've gone through the shock therapy. The first kidney stone I had, it was exactly 1 month after my first daughter was born. Exact same time in the morning, 5:30 in the morning. I woke up just like we did a month prior when she was born. And instead of my wife having contractions, I was having contractions. And I had no idea what was going on. And I thought my appendix had burst or something was going on down at my waistline where it was just this awful feeling. I was in a lot of pain. I've met women who have given birth and gone through kidney stones, and they said that the kidney stones are worse. The doctors pretty much knew immediately what was going on. Just by the way I was reacting, we went in and did the CT scan, and they said, oh, you have a kidney stone. They gave me medicine to relax my body. And they said sometime in the next day or two, it will come out naturally. It is a rock that looks like very jagged, and it is tiny, but as it's moving just ever so slowly, it's just creating this tremendous amount of pain. Each time it just moves just a millimeter, it causes your body just to contract and just start, you're not going to convulsions, you kind of feel like a tremendous amount of pressure and pain. You're pretty amazed, you're saying, this is what caused all this pain, this extremely tiny stone. And I was kind of hoping that I'd be part of the small percentage that never has them again. But unfortunately that wasn't the case. And about 2.5 years later, I woke up in that similar feeling, and I knew exactly this time what it was. I had my wife again take me to the hospital. With this one, it was too big, and so they had to go through with a laser and break it up. And then after that, you swear, I'm gonna do whatever it takes. I'm gonna knock out any kind of food. I'm gonna drink water until I almost drown to make sure I don't go through this again. And unfortunately, it's part of your life. So I did change my diet, and I was on these vitamins, and then I was on a road trip for work, going to see a client. And about 20 minutes into the dinner, I felt something, that trigger. You know what it is when it happens. You need to get out of there and you need to get to a hospital. And by the time I got there, probably 7 minutes later, I could barely walk inside. And I went straight into surgery. I kind of said, well, every 2.5 to 3 years, I'm going to be better prepared for this one. Every 6 to 9 months, I'll get a scan done to see if any are being formed. And if you can catch it before it moves from your kidney, then you can do the treatment where you get in this machine, they put you under, and it is like they just send these giant vibrations. You are completely sore afterwards. It's like they equate it to being in a car wreck. Just what they're doing to your body, vibrating it, and breaking up that stone in your kidney so that it can just pass out of your body very naturally. They always say, well, most people who have kidney stones aren't drinking enough water. You just have to make that part of your schedule. You can't wait to be reminded. You just say, this is the way I'm going to live now. And so it's making sure you drink lots of water with each meal and helping flush out your body as much as you can. At first I was cutting out lots of foods, and it didn't make any difference. I kept having kidney stones. It wasn't until I got on some of these supplements which help. So I carry around those tabs, and you take 2 to 3 a day. Right there, I'm guaranteed to at least consume 36 ounces of water at a minimum. And that has made a huge difference. And since I've started that, I haven't had any other kidney stones. You'll probably know someone in your life that's gone through this. And when it happens, it's quite scary. And once they have it once, they're probably gonna have it again. I don't wish it on my worst enemy. It's not fun at all. I wish I could tell you it's not that awful, but it's pretty bad. And that's kind of my story.